the disappointment of last season. We need to get better this year. No trophies. Completely unacceptable. We've made two signings, or two key signings, should we say. Will they be enough? It's time to find out. So yes, here we are for the start of Season 3, and a season that has to be better than last year. Champions League will always be the target, but I'm being realistic. I'm not expecting us to make it. We've only made a couple of signings, but we have managed to get rid of quite a few players. I'm going to take you through the outs, and I'll take you through the ins. So we've managed to get rid of Swiderski, Polakovsky and Kovar all on frees. They were never going to make it into the first team. They may as well have just gone. Fred, who barely featured last season, has now moved to Ajax, somewhat of a club that's becoming a bit of a feeder, with Jesse Lingard also going there, but he's gone for 18.25 million, possibly rising to 26.5 million. Harvey Wood was a regen, which I'm very disappointed to lose. We offered him a contract. Chelsea also offered him a contract, and he decided to go to Chelsea. We get 1.4 million compensation. In a couple of years' time, I think we would have got a hell of a lot more for him. He's a really good player. Amad Diallo has gone back out on loan to Club Bruges. 1.8 million coming in for him in loan fees. He had a decent season last year in Germany, so he should probably do better in Belgium. Thilo Kehrer, a player who was out on loan last season, has now been sold to Tottenham for £22.5 million. I have no doubt he will improve their squad, but he's never going to get into ours due to the signing that we've made. Tahith Chong has ended up going on loan to Verona. Preferably I could have sold him, but no one wanted to buy, so he's gone out on loan. Brandon Williams, another player that wanted to sell, no one wanted to buy him, so he's gone out on loan to Nantes for the season. Nemanja Matic has finally left. It was just a case of getting him off the wage book, to be honest. I didn't care. The fact that we've actually got money for him is a plus. So he's gone to Al Arabi for 3.8 million, possibly rising to 5. Axel Twanzebe has gone to Lazio for £30 million. I knew they'd want to spend a lot of money on a defender because we tried to sign Luis Felipe from them. In the end, he opted to go to Barcelona, which is why we've gone for a certain someone else. Facundo Palestri has gone out on loan to Rennes, and next season he might just be ready to start coming in and challenging that first team. So let's get in with the ins. We've got Jonas Dirkner, who will probably never challenge the first team, but he was a free transfer and he's already valued at 5.25 million, so I'm thinking financially he could be useful. Here's the first big transfer, £60 million, possibly rising to 82 million for Kurt Zouma. Pace was everything for me on this one. When I saw the pace, he's a rock solid defender. He's been doing bits in the Prem. He's looked really good for West Ham. So when the opportunity came to sign him, I just couldn't refuse, and I took that opportunity. And we've signed Gabriel Menino from Brazil for 25 million. He was at, where was he at? I think that's Palmeiras. He was at Palmeiras, and we got for 25 million pounds. He's did really well past couple of seasons. He's already valued at 46 million pounds. He's a player that can develop as well. He's 3.5 stars. He can play pretty much anywhere alongside this right hand side as well as the centre midfield. He could be key. Is he going to be a starter? I'm not sure, but he could be key coming in the season when we need them extra legs in the midfield. And fingers crossed, it proves to be a very good signing. I'm not planning that to be the final signings we've made. I think we've got about 28 million left to spend. We will be looking where we can possibly spend that to improve the squad. Obviously with a squad like ours, 25 million isn't easy to find a player that you can improve with, but we'll keep our eye out for the transfer list and see if anyone goes up. But other than that, today we are playing Bournemouth and Sheffield United. So let's get into that action and let's see what the team will be to face Bournemouth. So the team for today's game is David De Gea in goal, Gabriel Menino in at right back, Varane and Kurt Zouma, the new centre-back partnership. It's centre-back, Alex Telles at left-back, Bruno and Nicolo Barella in the middle of the park, Mason Greenwood on the right-hand side, Jadon Sancho on the left-hand side. Dani Olmo is going to start up front alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. Fingers crossed this is the team to get us the 3 points. Slightly different this season, we're actually going to be complete wing backs, so fingers crossed that will help us create more chances going forward. We'll have a bit more width about us, so not only will Greenwood and Sancho then be coming in as inside forwards, you'll then have Telles and Menino going up on the overlap, or at least that's what I'm hoping will happen. We've seen sighters of it, shall we say, in pre-season. But anyway, let's get into the game. Right, so here we go, looking for a brilliant start to the season if possible. We need a better year. Going trophyless just wasn't acceptable. So fingers crossed for better. We've got Alex Telles on that ball. It's bouncing around. Riccioli away for Bournemouth. Zouma picks it up. Bruno to Varane. Varane out to Greenwood. Bruno out to Gabriel Menino. Menino finds Barella, who hits it! And United lead. Menino gets his first assist in a Manchester United shirt. And Nicolo Barella gets his first goal of the season. Brilliant peg back. And then Barella just whacks it one. Keeper, could he do better? Possibly. Now they come forward. Alaza finds Ferdy, but Menino gets in there towards Ronaldo now. Dani Olmo, he's in. He's around the last man. Dani Olmo, it's 2-0 Manchester United. Ronaldo did well, and then Dani Olmo finished it off brilliantly. Brilliant flick on from Ronaldo, and then that first touch from Olmo. The defender's caught flat-footed. It's a lovely finish as well to get it past the keeper. 2-0. Game's certainly gone quiet. Hardly any highlights since that second goal. But all in all, it's 2-0. I could be very happy. The two major signs from last summer have scored the goals. And there we are at half-time. Still 2-0 up. So let's give a bit of... Things are going well. Are there anything that needs to be changed? I don't think so. Maybe Nicola Brere's a bit tired, so we'll bring Paul Pogba on for him. Jadon Sancho's also feeling it a little bit, so instead of Rashford, we'll bring Yeremy Pino on. And let's hope the second half continues in a very similar fashion. Here we go now. Alex Telles, Bruno, Pino, Ronaldo, looking to hit one. Oh, just over the bar. Ronaldo trying to show some intent there. Lingard has just scored for West Ham. Are you being serious? Jesse Lingard has signed for West Ham. So I sold him to Ajax to then end up at West Ham. I ain't gonna lie to you, that is pretty. that's pretty. That is pretty spectacular. It's like poetry in a way. Just gonna bring Rashford on for Greenwood. Oh, highlight. I don't know if it is a highlight though. We'll find out, I suppose. Olivia bringing it forward for Bournemouth. Maybe it is a bit of a highlight. Christie to Lowe. That's a good ball out. Cook. Oh, Telles intercepts. That's quite promising for Bournemouth. And Telles boots it forward now to Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to get past his man. Plays it back to Telles. Greenwood. Ronaldo, and Travers tips it over, but Ronaldo was offside anyway. Telles has an injury and is hobbling off. He doesn't look comfortable at all, but Knockout will cross this in for Bournemouth. He's not crossed it, he's gone to Lowe. Lowe, back to Knockout. Lerma. Across, and it is 2-1. Oliver pulls one back for Bournemouth. And I'm a little bit worried. Lerma does really well here. Look at this. Cracking ball across. And it looked like he almost kind could have chested that in or shouldered it in rather than header, but they all count. We come forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford! Oh, it's brilliant. Ronaldo heads it back across, and Rashford just had a tap in. Rashford literally had a tap in. There's Bruno, whips it in. Ronaldo back across, and there's Rashford. He couldn't miss. And we have our 2-goal cushion back. Travers. Glick. Cook. To Cook. We've got 2 cooks. Big cook, little cook. Welcome to our cafe. Pogba gets it back. Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo now. Can he get his goal? He's played well. Travers tips it over. He's earned a goal today. He's had 2 assists. You'd like to think he'll get it. I don't know if he will though. Pino. Oh, deflected. And Travers had to make a smart save. Knockout now. Whips it in. And De Gea makes a very good save. And then he clears it away where Yeremy Pino was begging for it. Yeremy Pino's running through. And Travers makes the save for Bournemouth. We look so good on the counter-attack. There's another highlight here. It's coming thick and fast. Varane, Menino, Varane, Bruno. Look at this. Passing it. Little triangles. It's beautiful. Over the top. Dani Olmo heads on. Can Ronaldo get his goal? No. De Gea now. To Varane. Who finds Bruno. Who pings it over the top for Ronaldo again. Another chance. And on another day, Ronaldo might have had a hat-trick. And as we reach full time, we've got 3 points. We play very well, to be fair. Quite comfortable. But I am questioning how Ronaldo ain't grabbed a goal in this game. Well, hopefully he'll get one against Sheffield United. So just the one change to the starting 11 for the Sheffield United game. Rashford is in for Greenwood. Other than that, it is as you were with De Gea, Gabriel Menino, Varane, Zuma, Alex Telles, Bruno Fernandes, Nicolo Barella, Rashford, Sancho, and then Olmo and Ronaldo up top. I'm hoping for a repeat. First home game of the season. I'd expect a good performance. So let's go out there and let's get them 3 points. Big game. First game of the season at home. We've just beaten Bournemouth away. So, you know, we could set out a marker here. Last time we played Sheffield United, we won 9-1. I wouldn't be against something like that again. Here we go now then. Menino finds Rashford. Rashford back to Menino. Gabriel Menino, what can he do? He's laid it back to Bruno now. Back to Gabriel Menino. Him and Bruno just passing it between each other. Bruno with the ball. Ronaldo, Olmo, Sancho. Was he on? I think he was. It's 1-0. Brilliant ball from Dani Olmo. For a split second, I thought Sancho may have just been offside. It's a brilliant ball there. Ronaldo heads it down to Olmo. Oh no, he's miles on. He's miles on. And it is 1-0. Here we are again now. Menino throws to Olmo. Back to Gabriel Menino. Goes to Bruno. Bruno whips it across. Sancho. Ronaldo blocked. Cristiano Ronaldo missed a few chances last game. Needs a goal today. First half is seriously flying by again. We're 1-0 up. Not really creating too much in terms of chances I'm actually seeing, but we are 1-0 up. I suppose that's something to be happy about. And yep, indeed, we will get to half time at 1-0. We're going to go with things going well, but I know you're capable of better. Double check there aren't any subs that need to happen. No, not at the moment. And let's get into the second half. Bogle finds McBurney. McBurney to Radoya. Radoya's ball in. Menino clears away. Only as far as Dumbia though. Fleck. To Berg. Fleck. Radoya. Oh, McBurney's in. De Gea saves us with a massive save. That save is as good as a goal. Fleck with the corner. Whipped it in, Varane heads away, and that will be the highlight, I believe. Oh, here we go. Pogba has just come on for Nicolo Barella, and now Ronaldo goes to Pogba. Pogba, can he hit it? Of course he can, but Dewhurst makes a very simple save in the Sheffield United goal. Highlight, Mauro Jr., Brewster. Surely we survive this. Yeah, Bruno finds Greenwood now. Greenwood Switches it over to Ronaldo. Gets past his man. Ronaldo hits the post. What is wrong with Cristiano Ronaldo? And Sheffield United are looking for a late chance here. Moves it in. Zuma heads it away. Hurahan picks it up now. And that's a really good ball out to Bogle. And Pritchich and Pogba. And that was surely outside the area. It's a penalty. Apparently it was in. And this is what happens when you don't take your chances. Brewster versus De Gea. De Gea saves it! De Gea goes big. Come on. Oh. It should never have got to the point where that threatened us in this game though. But David De Gea has just earned us 3 points. And probably got himself man of the match in the process. Yeah, to do that. Absolutely scenes at the end as David De Gea dives away to his right hand side to make the save. Brilliant save. And there you are. That is the league table at the end of the first episode. It's 2 games played. It's 2 victories. We were good against Bournemouth. We were less than convincing against Sheffield United. Stuff to work on. But there's some positives there. If you've liked this video, please give it a like. Give us a subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.